Opening YUV file. Click on File, Open Bitstream, and choose your file. Or simply drag and drop YUV file into Analyzer. When loading the file, ViCue Analyzer will guess the height and width by file name. You can set them using the Select Predefined Value item. The Analyzer will ask you to enter stream parameters, such as FPS, color format, plane order, chroma order, bit depth, bits per value. General information. Selection info section shows general information about the YUV file. Unit info displays the contents of the file in a bin or hex view. Yellow background highlights currently selected block and shows start bit position on the first select byte and end bit position on the last selected byte in Luma plane. You can change from hex to binary presentation of the data. Grid map. Make sure the button info is checked. To change grid, simply change the depth of deblocking. Depth 0 refers to the highest block size of 128 x 128, and depth 5 refers to the minimum block size 4 x 4. Right-click to open a detailed view of the block. Use mouse to zoom and move, and right-click to close panel. Debug YUV. Make sure the button info is checked. To open a Debug YUV file, click on YUV diff, open Debug YUV, and choose a file. In the grid map, the red circles show the difference between the debug and the reference file. Debug YUV is displayed on the window and can be switched by buttons Ref YUV, Debug YUV, and Diff YUV. In the info, you can configure layers, such as the picture boundary, block grid, block split grid, block info, and pixel grid. PSNR SSIM metrics. Again, make sure the button info is checked and you chose a debug file. Now you can choose the PSNR map and SSIM map. Grids in these modes are dynamic. That's why when grid blocks are resized, values are recalculated.